Of mislabeling foods is Adrienne Samuels, who, along with her husband Jack, founded the Truth in Labeling campaign. Hi, Adrienne. Thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you, Carol. It's a real pleasure to be able to give this information to your audience.
Why don't we start with what MSG is? It's monosodium glutamate, and it is a neurotoxin. What is a neurotoxin?
A neurotoxin is a substance that will stimulate brain cells to the point of killing them. It's repeated, powerful stimulation, and when applied enough to receptors, the cells, the neurons die.
These toxins, they kill cells in them, and while they're doing that, they cause headaches, they cause migraines, and of course, long-term use of these things can cause learning disabilities. I heard also it's a precursor to, or it stimulates the brain that can cause Lou Gehrig's disease. I mean, the list goes on and on. So why is this in food?
It's in food because the industry that sells it makes a lot of money from the product. The products that increase taste sell. I mean, the monosodium glutamate is full of MSG, and we'll get into that in a second. It's very effective. If you have a product that has some MSG in it, and I don't, your product is going to be more flavorful than mine.
That's why it's valuable to these companies, and they've gone to great lengths to hide that. They've gone to great lengths to hide the fact that there's MSG in foods. I found MSG hidden among many different labels, many different titles on the labels. Can you give us some of the things that they use to hide MSG, some of the labels that they use?
Particularly potent are the hydrolyzed protein products.
Okay.
So you'll see hydrolyzed pea protein or hydrolyzed corn protein, hydrolyzed whey protein. There's autolyzed yeast. There's yeast extract. There's sodium caseinate, maltodextrin. Things that have small amounts of MSG in them would include citric acids, and I'm not giving you things in terms of the amount of MSG because this varies tremendously from product to product,
right.
And it varies depending upon the type of manufacturer. But you will get powdered milk powder, when it's manufactured, when milk is, the protein in milk is changed to powder, making milk powder, there is some free glutamic acid released or produced. And that's that free glutamic acid that is causing the reactions that we see, all the various reactions. We need clarification because there is glutamate in the body, and it's in protein. We all have a lot of glutamate. It's functional. You need it. There's no question about it. But when it's manufactured, when it's not found in protein, when it's taken from the protein or it's manufactured through a process using bacteria, which actually manufactures the glutamic acid, that's when it has this toxic potential. Well, the protein doesn't, right, by itself, in itself, have a problem.
Well, I was very disappointed because I shop at stores that have what they consider health foods, and I bought a bouillon. And when I started reading about MSG, I went, there's no way that my health foods have it. I mean, MSG stopped being on labels years ago because it went underground and was hidden. It's still there. It's still a neurotoxin. But I thought in health foods, it can't be there because why would they call it a health food if it's got a neurotoxin in it? And sure enough, I had to throw out like 5 cases of bouillon because it had it in there as, I think it was called a textured protein. And I was so upset and disappointed, not only for the waste of money, but I don't have my bouillon anymore. So some of these foods, I mean, we live with them every single day, and they have these horrible things in them that are hidden on the labels.
There might be one other thing that you would be interested in knowing. Organic food can contain ingredients that contain MSG. There is a prohibition in organic food against monosodium glutamate. That single ingredient monosodium glutamate, right, is not allowed in organic food. But if autolyzed yeast is made using organic ingredients, using organic yeast, the autolysis or the hydrolysis
The
of
process,
the yeast
right?
will
create it.
produce the glutamic acid. So the fact that you are using organic food is not something that will keep you free from MSG.
So basically, it's best to stay away from processed foods and eat as much fresh foods and vegetables, and basically get back to cooking your own foods at home, don't you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. The only way to really avoid MSG in all its manifestations is to avoid the processed food.
There you go. Thank you so much, Adrienne, for visiting with us, and I appreciate all your information. And good luck to you and Jack, and continue to tell people how to read labels and stay away from some of these terrible things that we should not be eating. Thank you again, Adrienne.
Certainly.
Is there a difference